me to start it off?
Yeah, ready.
Or we talking about episode Peyton Manning, boy. We talking about that 1-8. That motherfucking, hey, we're illegal. What are we legal to do? We can buy lottery tickets, boy.
We buy jewels.
We can buy
it's 21. They moved that up. It was 18.
21, but yeah, it used to be.
Now they're banned.
And now, okay, so they're banned. They're banned in the sense of, like, it's a process. Like, it's not just gonna go away. They're obviously gonna fight. There's so much money that they're making off of vapes. Speaking of, hold on. I had one more thing with 18. What else can we get when we're 18?
As an adult.
You can
go to jail.
You can go to jail.
You can go to the military.
You can go to military.
You can buy cigarettes.
Credit card.
No, not even cigarettes. 21 too.
21 for cigarettes.
What?
All nicotine. Nicotine and alcohol is both 21. So we can't buy beer yet, but
cough syrup.
We could buy cough syrup. Yeah.
Like
you can buy NyQuil. You could buy
You can
buy guns. You can buy guns. You're 18.
Oh wow, yeah.
You can buy them at 16.
For real?
And
what? NyQuil?
No. Guns.
Can you buy them at 16?
No way.
I think you got to be at least 18, right? They switched that up.
No, I think
you got to be 18. I think
16 is crazy.
16 is crazy.
I mean, we're in Texas.
But the thing is, like, what if they buy them for like hunting? You know what I'm saying? Like those hunting rifles.
It's 18, but if it's a private seller,
yes, because there's those. I forget what.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the ones where you go
when you go to the gun shows,
like the gun shows.
Yeah. Gun shows, gun conventions.
The surplus stores. Is that what they're called?
Maybe surplus, but there's literally shows. They do them like 4 times a year.
Yeah,
you could just go up there and fucking buy a gun, bro.
Are you gonna buy a gun?
I don't know. I feel like not until I have a home.
I can't buy one.
I feel like not until I have a home. Once I have a home,
what would you get though?
Probably like a shotty and a handgun.
Like a short barrel, or are you gonna saw it off?
No, I'm not gonna fucking. What am I, fucking Italian?
No, I don't
know. Fucking mafioso?
Just
no, I'm not. I'll probably just get a regular one. Probably like a shotgun and then a handgun.
What kind of handgun?
A strong one. I don't know.
You don't know anything?
A 9's good, isn't it? 9mm are pretty good. They'll get the job
like
done.
A standard police officer?
Yeah. Nah. I think that's good. Or a 38. A 38 would be good.
Like a Magnum?
Not a Magnum.
Just.
Yeah, that would be fucking funny. Aren't those 45? Or am I thinking of 45s?
No, 45 Mags. They have 45.
They have 45 Magnums too.
Yeah.
Definitely not a 22. I know 22s those are smaller and like the bullets are smaller. Like those don't do as much. You definitely not. Oh, well, I guess maybe a 22 wouldn't be bad. Nah, if I'm shooting somebody, I want to kill them. Like if I'm pulling a gun out, you're dead.
It's to kill. Yeah.
You're dead. You have to think that way.
Yeah. Or else they're gonna take it from you and kill you.
Exactly. Or else they're gonna fucking kill you.
But also, you're gonna get a safe, right?
Because,
those cases of kids shooting themselves because they think they're toys because they got into
their parents' guns. I would have to. Yeah,
that's sad.
Yeah, you would have to get a gun safe too. So yeah, I guess like whatever, a handgun. Maybe I wouldn't even want to do.
I'd get a Beretta, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
A Beretta?
Oh.
Damn.
That little 3-round burst.
Damn. Yeah,
I'd get that, and then
I don't think I would need that.
What do you mean? It's a handgun.
Yeah.
It's just faster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure they're dead with the 3 bursts.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that would lead to more inaccuracy, though.
Not me.
I think so.
Nah.
Because you're trusting that 3-round burst, like one of these bullets is gonna hit them.
Yeah, one of them.
And while I need to be accurate because it's just single, you know.
Yeah, but like, let's say it's like a home invasion, you know. Like it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, I got the shotty too, though. Like the shotty is gonna fucking do some damage.
And then what if you miss?
If I miss,
then you're fucked.
I'm ducking, boy. I play Gears of War. I'm good with it. I'm good with the hiding.
He think he pootie tang in that one scene. You think you pootie tang in that one scene?
I don't got a ponytail.
I know, but you over here thinking you finna dodge.
You think you ninja, bro?
Oh well, yeah. If you fucking, but if I guess what I'm thinking of is I shoot and I'm able to go and like I'm able to. okay, I'm not just gonna blindly or shoot somebody in the open. I'm going to be like in a space to shoot and kind of already, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be out in the open.
I know we talked about the military earlier, but this guy, right?
Well, bro, I'm saying you gotta be military minded, boy. You gotta be military minded. How else are you gonna defend yourself?
That PTSD kicking in.
Yeah, he was in ROTC.
I was not ROTC.
You was making out with them
you
girls
have
in the
to.
hallways.
You have to, don't you? Don't you gotta think that way?
I mean, you're thinking home invasion, like
Yeah, I'm thinking home invasion.
But, like,
you know your home better than they do.
yeah, but it's also like
You gotta use that to your advantage, bro.
Yeah, but you don't know if they
You gotta
haven't
have
done
booby
either.
traps in your fucking house, bro.
you gonna start rolling.
Oh, I'm rolling.
Now you got claymores.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh yeah, I'm throwing grenades, bro.
Hey, hold on.
I'm just gonna blow your whole house out. You just fucking destroy it.
Oh man, bro, I'm gonna get a fucking bazooka. Get the goose. Blow up the entire fucking. Ain't nobody fucking live.
Dude, speaking of, I got a very touchy subject that I wanted to get into about home invasions. Well, I'll get into it later.
Okay.
So back on the gun topic, I really would want that 3-round burst, that Beretta. So I'd want that, and then I don't know if I'd want a shotgun though, bro.
I'd want a shotty.
Like
That does some damage, bro.
I do, but it's like it's just so close range, you know.
Yeah, it's more close range. It is.
But I mean, I guess that would come in handy when it comes to.
I just think it's scary too, though. Like they're gonna want to take off.
Yeah, because one shot and they're fucking blown to bits.
Yeah, like you're out of there. You're not gonna survive. Maybe an AR.
Yeah,
Maybe an AR.
I think I'd go with you know what, bro? I think I'd probably go with like a semi.
Yeah,
A semi-automatic.
Yeah.
Not an automatic though, like a
yeah.
semi.
Like an AR-15 is semi.
I don't want to go with something smaller.
Smaller
Like
than that.
like a fucking MP5 or like an Uzi, like just.
Yeah.
I would want fast. Like I know the recoil would be bad, but fuck it. Like I'll attach. I'll get some attachments.
So yeah, well, but this is like, I don't even know if I would though. Like I'm just saying if I would. You know,
Honestly,
I'm not a big gun person.
I think I will.
myself.
I think I will eventually, and I'll tell you
Like
why.
I said, maybe a house
Because
I'm protecting my house.
yeah, well, when you get your own house, but I'm saying like when I eventually do get a house, like ideally when I turn like somewhere in my 40s, 50s, like when my kids like are out of the house, they started their life and everything. Like I'd want to go out like to a little bit further out to the outskirts. So like kind of like Rockwall, Roanoke, like just like the outskirts of Dallas, DFW area.
Right.
And like I would want protection there because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Right.
Like the police is so far away. Like
Yeah.
nobody's gonna help me.
Ain't no police car finna
Yeah,
just
you
pull
know,
up
like-
in
You
5
need
minutes.
that first aid kit.
Yeah.
You definitely need a first aid kit.
Band-aids or
No, everything. You need that
Shit,
wound,
bro,
the
you
wound
need-
care, the gauze, all that stuff.
oh yeah, exactly.
You need a
But-
fucking tornado shelter. You need fucking.
yeah.
You need that MREs. You need MREs, bro.
You're gonna have your
Just join
kids
the
out of
military instead. Do that instead.
Nah.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Hey, them MREs though, they look good sometimes.
I
ain't
serve
gonna lie.
crack before I serve my country.
Damn.
Remember they would like
Who said
blow
that?
up.
Who
They
said
would
that?
blow up your
I
phone.
don't know.
It was a thing on Twitter or something.
Was it
Because
just a
remember
tweet?
how they sent the text messages like, "Hey, this is a recruiter," and this,
Oh
that, and
yeah,
the
yeah,
third.
that's
I
what it
don't
was.
remember
And then
that.
it was a Twitter thing.
You weren't really on Twitter like that though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not on fucking Twitter.
Remember? They would-
Okay, I remember that quote, but I don't remember where it came from. That's
From
all I'm
Twitter.
saying. Okay.
It was at one kid. His name was like Savage some shit. Base Savage.
Yeah,
Base Savage.
was
I think
it
it was
that?
Base Savage.
Shout
Yeah.
out to you if that was you.
Yeah, he had
That's
some
funny.
fire tweets.
Remember they would go to the schools and be like, whoever does the most pull-ups gets like a lanyard or something.
Right.
All
yeah.
the boys just their ego like, bro, I'm gonna get you. Or
Yeah.
that shit was hilarious.
That's
to
fucked
watch.
up because you
She
know
was
why?
hilarious.
Like that's all done scientifically because like they do it right, and then so like that way the endorphins are running, and then your fucking test is like at like high levels because it's just like pumping right, and then you're just like they're like, well, why don't you join, bro? Like you're a
Yeah,
badass.
get you pumped up. Yeah.
Like that's
Thinking about
fucked up,
Drewski
bro.
when he did the football skit, the football coach skit.
Oh yeah.
How your grades looking like?
How you grades looking? Oh, we can fix that. We can fix that.
Oh, don't worry about that.
We'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. No, I'm fucking What were you talking about right now?
Oh, okay. So yeah, let me get back on that because I had a topic.
Oh, yeah.
I had a topic that I want to get into. All right. So
Right.
I've been watching. I've been on TikTok, and if anyone's been on TikTok, you've seen one specific guy that's been in every fucking
This
video.
is just your feed, bro.
No
this isn't
way.
everybody's.
Has you come out on your feed?
I don't have TikTok. You know.
Yeah, I don't got
They
TikTok
take
either.
all your information, dude.
What information do I have?
I mean,
I don't
tell
post
me.
anything.
Yeah.
Mister. You
Well,
wanna-
you do post videos.
I post like McGregor videos.
Yeah.
It's not me.
It's not even posting. It's like whatever's on your phone. They take.
Yeah,
all the
literally your
information.
phone.
They're
bro.
tracking you.
What do you mean
Yeah,
though?
they're just I
Everything.
don't know.
I don't care.
We're in a state of paranoia at this point.
I'm not-
1984.
You
What
say
is
that,
it?
but you
Big
want to live
Brother's
on
watching.
the outskirts, and then you're wondering who's at
Yeah,
my
because it's
house.
cheaper, but not for like to be like
Away from
secluded. Yeah,
people.
it's just because it's cheaper, and
It's
because it's like
cheaper.
I want to like build shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like-
Want to build?
Yeah.
Like I want to.
skate park,
No, better.
Pool.
All right, you really
Shed.
want to know what I'm doing?
basketball court.
So I really want to get like about 5 acres, right?
Damn. Okay.
And then
Oh.
yeah, so I want to make a soccer field, and then I want to have like a basketball court and like a tennis court, and then like on the outskirts of like the lines of like my shit.
Did
right?
you hold on? Did you say tennis?
Yeah,
Why did you say tennis?
because tennis is cool.
Really?
Tennis is cool, bro.
You would be into it though?
I want to join the league, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Hey, you know, I got a bone to pick with you about tennis.
Why?
I like the first episodes you were talking about that the Serena Williams versus that one dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was like 14 going up against a 32-year-old.
We'll do further research on that. Okay, we'll do further research on that.
Anyways.
Fuck, you threw me completely off. Okay,
So we got the tennis court.
yeah, so like let's say for example, like this table right here is
Uh-huh.
like my land, right? The 5 acres. Like,
Right.
say the house is somewhere over there. So like on these outskirts right here, bro, I would literally like buy like a fuck ton of dirt and create my own fucking like little park so I could like fucking ride my mountain bike. You know what I'm saying? Like on the outside and shit.
Yeah.
Like little jumps and shit.
That'd be interesting.
And like just like a nice ass like 5 acre pump track. Like that'd be kind of fire.
You want your
Damn.
own gym, basically.
And then I'd have a gym
Oh
somewhere
yeah,
in the
you
house,
gotta
obviously.
have the fucking gym in there, bro.
So
Then we're gonna take that shit again. What is it called again? What's the shit that fucking Jeff Bezos takes?
Oh, another thing. TRT. Another thing.
TRT.
I was hanging out with Fabian. I can't remember what day it was, right? And he's going to get so pissed when I say this. But so guess what we did? We put his test to the trial, right? We put his weightlifting on trial.
Okay.
Because he was mad over the last comment that I made
Would you
where
make?
I said that he doesn't go all the way down.
Oh right.
So I was like, okay, you think he's like, I could do it, bro. Like, it's not that big of a deal, blah, blah, blah. How much was he benching when he was with you?
Dude, I'd let him do everything.
No, how much did he
I
put?
don't know.
Okay. So keep this in mind. He's like, oh, bro, like I can do it, blah, blah. He's like, it's 45s on the side. That's 135. I'm like, bro, that.
Hold on. I don't think we had 45s on the side though.
Okay. Well,
I think we had 25s and then
Oh.
like we had like 25s and like 10s and 5s, I think, and that was it.
yeah. Okay. Well, he's like, no, I could do it, bro. It ain't no problem. And I told him, like, there's no way you can hit 145, which would be the regular bar, 245s.
The
and then
regular bar
fives.
is like 35 pounds by itself.
That's 45.
Right? Okay,
It's 45 pounds.
Really?
Or 45.
A regular,
A
like
regular-
if we go to a gym
a
right
re-
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he puts the 45s on there.
And you got to put 45.
Quick maths. What is that?
That's 135.
135. Okay.
Yeah. So then
Go
I told him just add like 5 more and then you can have your 145.
Uh-huh.
And I told him realistically, I'm like, I don't even think you can hit 150, like around 150. I don't think you can hit 150 if you go all the way down. He's
That's like his whole body weight.
yeah, I know, but he's claiming that he can do it because it's like it's the same thing if he's just going 90 degrees. And I'm like, no, it's not. So therefore, we did it. We tested it out. And right before we did it, I'm
Where were
like,
y'all at?
at his house, I saw his bar. His bar is this thick.
Yeah, it's not a 35
It's not a
pound.
no, it's not a 45 pound.
It's not a 45
It
pound
was
bar.
maybe 20 pounds.
It's, I think 20, 25.
It was
is what
20 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was holding a 25 pound and it still weighed more than the bar.
Okay.
So I was like, that's about 20 pounds. So what I did was I was like, all right, let's see you do it. I slept on the 45s. No, I didn't. I slept on 55s on the side, and then
He has 55s?
I think so. Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember that.
And then I slept on some 10s.
Okay.
So it totaled up to about 150.
Okay.
bro, he went down and he could not get that bitch back up. And I was like, I tried to tell you. And he's like, it doesn't matter.
He should have fucking.
But it was
Luffy on him.
It was funny, bro, because he's like, nah, bro, it's just not the same. I was like, all right, bro, like let's see what they do in the combine then. And then we saw it, and obviously it went down to the chest.
Yeah, it went down. But I did admit that, yeah, because when you do a push up, you go all the way down.
Yeah, and he tried to have that argument. He's like, you don't go all the way down when you do a push up. And I'm like, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But I tell him, it's like when it comes to like squatting, 90 degrees is fine in squatting.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to blow your fucking knees out.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I'm
plus, when you're sitting, like say you're just sitting down, you're not fucking, like you're getting up from right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah, those people that go all the way down on squats are fucking psychopaths, bro. Like.
It's for no reason.
Yeah, that's
I don't think you
unnecessary.
need to. It just, I don't know. At least to me, it doesn't make sense to. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I know we got off topic, but I did have to fucking bring that up because that motherfucker was talking so much shit, and I think he's strong like for his size.
Yeah,
but
baby, dude, I was doing whatever weight he was doing, and I was sore the next day.
Yeah.
But he also does. I don't do as much weight training as he does, or weightlifting.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
He does way more than me. We did like 7 or 8 different workouts. Like weights, dude. I do like 3 maybe
a day,
4. Yeah, whenever I work out, because I do mainly cardio. That's mainly what I do because I'm still trying to lose weight, but I do want to like still kind of keep some muscle on me.
You gotta tone up, even though while you're doing cardio,
or else it's gonna be all loose skin and stuff. Yeah. So, what I need to do is I need to like do sit-ups or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just so you're
not doing any core.
I'm not doing core, bro.
You gotta, and it's crazy. You know who we could talk to once we have our guest back. He's the one that trained me, and he knows his shit. Yeah. So you could talk to him, and he'll tell you that I think you just need like every 3rd day you need to hit core, and it's maybe like 10 minutes. Like it's like those motherfuckers who be going at it for hours or fucking.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah,
you don't need.
It's excessive.
To. Yeah,
because there's only so many things you could do there.
Exactly.
But I think the thing is with people is like they're working harder, they're not working smarter.
And especially,
you got to work smarter.
For me, working out in general too. Like it doesn't need to be a very long time. Like you don't need to be in the gym. Like people be like.
2 hours.
2 or 3 hours in the gym. I'm like, you don't need to be in the gym.
I'm in there for 2 hours, and I'll tell you why. I work out for an hour.
Okay.
But I also do like previously before that, like I'll be hitting like all my stretches. So it's more like kind of like a yoga and like loosening up.
That's different.
That's preventative.
And then I'll like hit cardio.
Okay.
For like I'll lift and then I'll hit cardio for like about another 30, and then I'll like finish off like another 20 in the sauna. Where I'll just like loosen up my muscles. So it's all about like loosening for me. I'm not lifting for 2-3 hours straight. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's what I mean.
I'll lift for like maybe 50 minutes to an hour. But the other time I'm like, taking my time, stretching. And then there's also like, sometimes you got to wait in between fucking waiting on somebody to get off a machine. So that's
some
how
of it you can't help.
That's how it totals up for me for 2 hours. But I'm not lifting for 2 hours. I'm pretty smart about it.
Yeah.
But
there's no way, bro.
Yeah, like I don't know and then a lot of them is overtraining, and then they won't fucking get anywhere. So
and then you like overstress. You hinder
yourself.
Yeah, you overstress your fucking body and shit.
And that's how you get hurt.
Yeah,
injuries.
That's why I do need to stretch more though. Like I said, I need to work on stretching more. Like just having a day, literally, or like
just do yoga.
Just do it beforehand. Like
before
what I do is like
after. I could do it after too.
Once you got to join a gym though. Yeah. Like a gym, and then like what's really good too, bro, is like just go into the sauna for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and
that's
your muscles
good too.
just loosen up, and then you can just start lifting.
Shit, I can fucking on the walk to the gym.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking hot as hell.
107 degrees and shit.
It's fucking hot as hell, literally.
All right, so let me hop back on that TikTok shit that we were talking about. All right, so I've been seeing a lot of this guy, bro, and he's so fucking funny to me, and like he's been coming off as sexist, misogynistic, and like super like just an asshole, basically, right?
Yeah,
you've seen him, right?
No.
There's like this bald guy from Romania. He has like glasses. He's like, I'm top G.
No,
I don't
never seen
know.
this.
Andrew, these
Yeah.
are all right. So he had these.
Well, I've seen him.
He has these
You've sent
videos.
stuff.
Yeah, I'll send it to you sometimes. So he has these videos where he'll just be like, how like here in the Western world, like dating philosophies aren't the way that they are around the world. And he's like, and that's the reason why, like, you know, we have such high divorce rates and like a whole bunch of different shit. And then he goes into like gender roles and like all this shit. And it's like, I hear some of his shit, and then it's like, it's funny. It's
Right,
funny because
yeah.
the way he presents it, and like he can be such a piece of shit at times. But
Yeah.
I've like, when you really break it down, it's not as bad. It's just the way he presents it is literally meant to piss you off. So
Yeah. He's
it's
trying
like-
to get a rise out of you.
he's trying to get a rise out of you
Yeah.
and get like
Comment.
he's trying to blow up, man. Like he's trying to like make money. So it's like it makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense in that aspect. But it's like he was having these arguments with these
Feminists.
no, kind of, but they were like on Twitch. So you know who Aiden Ross is, right?
Yeah.
So he has Twitch, and then there's this other guy. I don't know what the fuck he does, but his name is XQC or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
he's a streamer too.
Bro, he destroyed him.
Destroyed XQC.
Like destroyed
That's
him.
not very hard to do.
No, bro, but it was so bad. Like it was like I watched the whole fucking thing. I was so entertained.
Yeah.
So in one of the things he goes like
Were they debating?
they were debating, yeah, because XQC was coming at him like I think
Oh,
you're a
why
piece
you
of
acting
shit.
like
Like
that?
why you acting like that?
Yeah.
Like
He
you're
came at
fucking
it
stupid.
emotional.
Yeah, he was so emotional, and he just destroyed him, bro. He's just like he goes like one of his views was like, what was it?
He's a beta simp.
Yeah, he was just calling him. He's like, he was just saying all this shit. But one of them was like, so as a man, you're meant to protect your woman.
Okay.
And then he's like, no. And he's like so
What?
emotional. Yeah, bro. And then like, this is what I was saying about the home invasion. So he said, all right, for example, and he's like trying so hard to push that he's a feminist, XQC,
Right.
that he goes, if there's a home invasion and for example, like they've come in and you know they're downstairs and you're upstairs, like what are you gonna do? He's like, you're not gonna protect your woman. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay upstairs and survive.
Who's the XQC
Yeah.
said that? Oh wow.
And he's like, so you're just gonna let your girl just go downstairs? And
Was it his girl or his wife?
no, well, doesn't matter.
It's a
If you're
story,
living
like-
with her,
Okay.
if you're living with
Okay.
her,
Right,
you know, it could be
right.
girl,
I'm
wife.
just being devil's
fiance.
advocate.
No, like seriously though.
I'm
He's-
just being devil's advocate.
and then
that's
he's
it.
just like, oh, so like you're just gonna let your wife go downstairs or girlfriend or whatever? And he goes, if she's a better shot than me, why would I go downstairs?
So I understand what XQC. So his thinking is
His thinking is like tactical.
no. He just he.
I think he's
wants,
a pussy.
Well, okay. No, I mean yes, but it's also we're in this world right now, man, where people are very touchy, feely, sensitive. Like what XQC is thinking is he's like, man, well, like who am I to say? Why do I have to be the one that like protects or kills or whatever when she is more than capable? A woman is more than capable of doing that very same thing. That's what SQC is thinking in his head because he doesn't want to get like quote unquote canceled or
Yeah.
whatever. That's what he's thinking in his head, and that is ridiculous.
That's pussy.
Yes,
'Cause
it is.
It's like, bro, if I'm living with my partner and that situation arises, I'm not gonna fucking send her downstairs.
no, there's no
and
way.
he's like, and he was trying to make up like random like
Scenarios.
not scenarios, but what is it like?
Do y'all know what the meaning of like being a feminist is?
No.
Yes.
It's
Probably not.
basically saying like you believe in the equality of both genders.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So he's literally trying to be, from what I'm taking it as, like he's really trying to be like, I'm trying to make it as equal as possible.
Yeah.
I said that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but to some people, is coming off like, damn, like what is you doing type shit.
Right.
I just, I believe in rules, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, for certain things, it just makes sense. Like from where I don't know.
Times have changed for sure.
Times have changed. Okay, I get that. I understand that, but like, how would you not? I
Why
don't
would
know.
you-
It's just in my
yeah,
DNA,
so
in my
it-
makeup. I'm gonna protect.
So
That's
it was what the word that I'm looking for was exceptions. So in his exceptions, like, what if my wife or girlfriend is like a trained shooter and
Right.
she's like a cop or something? Like,
Right.
she would know what to do. Like, why would I go downstairs?
I don't
I'm
give a
still
fuck.
going.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'm
what
still
she's trained
going.
in. Yeah, I'm pointing that kill shot sideways.
Yeah.
I'm holding that bitch sideways. I'm holding the gun sideways, bro. Kill shot.
There goes his Black of Duty trading right there.
Oh my
Call of Duty, Black Ops.
That's interesting, bro.
So like I said, like, I hear a lot of what he says, and like he presents it horribly, and then also, yeah, he may be in the way he sees the world, bro, is like in a different kind of spectrum, really, because he's living out in Eastern Europe,
Right.
So he's still like used to like older
different.
traditions.
It's different.
And
Wherever you
us
go.
here, we're like so progressive.
We
so
are.
I guess like that's why
Would
like
you say progressive? People like what makes it progressive and theirs not progressive?
well progressive. Well, there's a lot of countries that they're barely like women are barely getting licenses to just even drive.
Yeah,
let alone
but
like
they're more
vote.
cultural.
Huh?
To them, is more cultural. Do you see what I mean? Because
Well, no.
America doesn't have a culture, a set.
No, we don't have
No,
religion.
fuck no. It's a melting pot.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying to you.
But don't you think it's also like we're cultureless due to us being so new as well? Because
Oh,
they've been around
oh,
for thousands
yeah.
of years, and for us it's
Yeah.
only really been like what 250, 225.
250, but then MLK got shot in the 60s, and my parents were born in the 60s.
No, exactly.
You know, so
like,
it's like how progressive are we then?
wait, what do you mean?
I think so. I get your question, but it's very vague. Okay, so how progressive are we? Well, we're in the realm of getting more progressive. That's what we're saying.
But in what way? Because
In a
you're,
lot of-
you're talking about
Uh-huh.
just like women's rights, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We just Roe versus Wade. What happened with that? Does that make us progressive?
Yeah.
I think okay. So
that just happened.
I did want to talk about that, and I know we never talked about it.
we
right?
didn't. We
So,
haven't yet. I
so-
didn't know if I wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I'll tell you this. I think
We are women. That's why we do have a woman on here, though.
yeah.
She
So
can share her opinion if she wants.
yeah. Well, all right. Let's
Yeah,
get to like let's get your opinion.
Since you're bringing it up, what's up?
Because I think
What's
we
up
shouldn't
and
even
what?
have like an opinion on it because we're not even women.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's
So, you
hard
know,
for
like-
us to. We can't bear
Y'all say that,
children.
but y'all have stayed policing us, our bodies, and what we do and who we date
Uh-huh.
since America has started, and even more for minority women. We don't even get paid as much as a white woman would. So
That's interesting. That's real. That's legit.
yes, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Even though we may be educated, we still don't get paid as much as the white woman would.
Mm.
And then even with like my black counterparts of women, they have to kind of fix everything, like their hair. There's only certain like styles of hair they can do.
That's some fuck shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah, because you're not born and then you're like, what kind of texture hair do I want?
Yeah.
You're not asked for anything. These are the cards you're dealt with and you got to play them.
Did they change that though?
They just tried to.
I could have sworn they did.
Yeah, they
Or
passed
just
the
like
bill. They passed the bill
yeah,
for it.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's one of those like, it's 2022. This should have been from like, it's like, why now?
I get you.
And even though it's passed, like they signed it and all that, that there's people out there that are not going to respect that though.
Right.
They're still going to have their own thoughts on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So obviously, just to quickly go back to our point of like, are we progressive or not? Like, obviously, we're gonna have faults in
who doesn't?
right.
Who doesn't? And we're talking.
I'm a still, if I'm being honest with you, and then this is without much knowledge about other countries, but I'm still going to want to be here than any other country, like hands down. So it's like, yeah, okay, while we may not be completely progressive and like even sometimes we go backwards, like Roe versus Wade, that is something, in my opinion, that is making us go backward.
It is because
We
as much
regressed
as-
with that. We didn't progress. We regressed with that, and I will agree with that.
We're talking
And that
about,
is huge.
We're talking about progressive woman wise. Progressive anything else, that's probably an hour long, more than an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
But woman wise, the thing is, I don't think people understand because you guys men are like, it doesn't concern me. I got a dick. That
No.
Some are.
Right.
But the thing is, the overturning of Roe versus Wade is a domino effect. They can overturn that. They're going to overturn religion, the freedom of religion, freedom of speech.
Right.
My anti-vaxxers out there.
Yeah, exactly. All those people that
I ain't judging you, but they're policing. They're policing like.
But I'm
bodies
saying,
of women.
So
why won't they want to police
could be,
you now?
exactly. So it could be. This is why it wasn't good at all, because now they can just, for whatever reason, in their mind, they can come up with like, oh well, actually, I want everybody in America to be like this and have this way of thinking, or just do this in general. Y'all need to do this, and we're gonna make it a rule.
Y'all anti-communism people,
so it's like,
I'm gonna need you out on the streets. I'm gonna need you on the streets.
Whenever they start to take away free will, you're really like, that's our freedom, bro. Like that is our freedom. It's our God-given right. Like, you're gonna take that away. You know what I'm saying? That's whenever it starts to get scary, because it's like, well, what else are they gonna fucking start to take away? The
thing is this, because there's other people that already were like, since we already did Roe versus Wade, why not is it Ferguson versus Brown for education?
Yeah.
So like they want to separate us.
Right. Which what is that again?
It's the one where it's the integration of people of color and white
schools.
people.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like,
by the way, that wasn't the original one. The original one was started by our Mexican counterparts in California. Y'all should look it up. Just saying.
Okay.
They don't teach that here in Texas.
No, they won't.
Yeah. Also, Texas, they took back that they're not even going to say slavery anymore. They're going to say involuntary help. Did you? Yeah. So you see that?
Yeah. It's scary. It's scary, man. As soon as the Roe versus Wade thing happened, man, that's outrageous.
Ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear, because it's like, here's the thing. You can do that, but people are not going to stop doing that. Women back in the day used to stick up wire hangers and they would die.
Right.
Everyone has their own choice. If you don't want an abortion, don't get one. Like, this, that, and the third, bring it up to God.
Right.
But don't take away that right for someone else that actually needs it. We got rape victims. We got people who have health problems. Like, don't take that away. In order to save a woman's life, you actually need an abortion. People don't know that.
Right.
People don't think about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And it's like, and I gotta say, what grinds my gears? People that are like, why are you so, why do you always have to hate on America or USA? The whole point that America was founded on was because we didn't like what our government was doing.
Right.
That's what makes America.
We didn't want to be under the British Empire anymore. We didn't want the king and queen anymore. Yeah.
We have a democracy where we can actually have the freedom to like
debate
and actually tell our higher ups like, hey, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Like,
and give our ideas and
that
stuff
is
like
what
that.
is American. So when people are like, why are you complaining? And it's like, what is more democratic than for me to actually like tear apart my government?
Right.
Yeah. I want to make it better for my brothers and sisters of Christ in this country, but like, who am I like to not help out someone?
No, for sure. For sure, man.
Okay. So I do have a couple of points that I wanted to rebut.
Go ahead.
For example, like, I think the whole Roe v. Wade thing was crap. I don't like it. I think everyone should, man, I feel like if we just let people do what they wanted to do, as long as they weren't like harming themselves, like, what is the point on like having any of these like
a lot
crazy
of them,
laws, bro? Like why? And then it's like, I can get why like women would be upset, because a lot of them are men that are making these decisions. So obviously they're going to be mad.
Right.
And it is crap. It's just like, bro, like, there's health issues, like you're saying. There's like, bro,
scenarios are really shitty sometimes.
It could be rape. It could be so many different things,
it could be
bro.
Like a 12-year-old girl, bro.
Yeah,
it
just happened recently. It was like a 10-year-old.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like, there's those scenarios, and it's like, I don't like that shit at all. I know, call me a conspiracy lunatic, right? But I think it'll be overturned, like it'll go back to normal, like that, where they can do it.
But even then, it wasn't normal before.
What do you mean?
remember Texas had the whole 2 week you can't do anything, like it's a state.
Oh, it was 6 weeks, no?
It was 6 weeks,
Six
something
or
like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Which is like you don't know you're pregnant.
Yeah,
really,
it's 6
or
weeks,
you're-
and then
or
you don't
you're-
even know until you're 4 weeks, and then you
Yeah.
can't even get an
Oh, really?
appointment
can't
until
even get
like
an
3
abortion.
weeks later.
So we got to do a road trip. We got to take a trip to Puerto Rico or something. So it's like,
Yeah.
at the same time, they're not also offering solutions to us at all, especially for low income women, not just people of color, low income, but also white low income women as well. The only places off the top of my head, Planned Parenthood, but even then they don't get enough funding.
That is one thing that I was going to say too. Whenever you were saying that white women do get more pay or higher pay, then would that include the people that come from lower income and stuff like that? Would that include that as well?
It would
Yeah.
include them as well because they have just more. I wouldn't say right,
But
they're more-
say you have literally a low income,
there's
somebody
more
that's
programs out for them.
someone's coming from a trailer park that's white, right? And then you have somebody that doesn't come from that and is also white. Who are they going to take?
The white person.
But they're both white. Which one are they going to take?
Which one is the
Like a suburbs kid, and then a kid from the
The slums,
like-
whatever. More of a ghetto
the thing?
area.
It depends. It depends on the details.
So
I'm giving you the details.
The
That's
details
the
is
scenario.
suburban or trailer park.
Yes.
But what else?
That's it.
Education. Is there education there?
No, they both have the same education level.
Education.
Yes.
It just depends on who they like more.
You don't think that they automatically would take the person that comes from a better background? Like,
Maybe they would.
but how would they know the background?
damn. I'm just trying to come up with a scenario to see if there's anything there.
Because they'll probably just do it by name and see what details they have, like education wise, and that's it, without trying to enclose like the income. And then also, I mean, if they ask for pictures and they kind of just go with who looks like the poster child, who looks
Well,
like,
that's why they
who looks like they fit in.
That's why they bring you in for the interview so they can see
Yeah,
you too.
because that's why if I don't know, from my Latino counterparts, when you did like the whole college stuff, and if you went to like the college aid offices, they would tell you mark white because you get more scholarships, you get more
That's
money.
what they always say.
Yeah. And then also
Well,
like if
I don't
you-
even.
if you're a white
don't know
Latino,
if that's true,
you
because-
actually be even not just in America.
At least now, because I know now they are trying to.
Be more
They almost have a quota. Like we
Yeah,
need
they have a
this-
quota.
They have a quota because the government doesn't fund them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah.
I'm just saying that it's not necessarily like, bro, as much as like, yeah, they want more whites, they also still do need
I know, but it's
a mix
it's-
in
They gotta
there.
hit that
it's
demographic.
tricky.
Yes.
It's tricky because you can be considered white, but you're Latino. So to them, they're fitting it in. Does that make sense? You look the part, but you're not the part. Does that make sense?
No, what are you saying?
This is the ethnicity versus race. What's the difference?
Right.
You may look white, like Julio, you look whiter than us.
Right.
Some may say I look like I have an opal on my forehead, but
Okay. But that goes with the ethnicity versus race.
Right.
Because
wait. So what is he then? Is he a black Mexican?
Why do
mean,
I gotta be
You're
black?
darker than me.
I'm indigenous,
He's
bro.
indigenous. He's Native
I'm
American.
indigenous, bro.
Mexican.
I'm a
Hold on.
Aztec
Look,
warrior, bro.
You know how you sometimes are like, oh, you're about to be as Mexican as me? Technically, if you do the ancestry DNA and stuff,
He's more Mexican?
He would be more Mexican than you because you have more European in you.
Yeah, I do actually. You know what? It's crazy.
So technically,
my-
he's more Mexican than you, dude.
My great grandpa was like super rich in Spain.
well,
He was a conquistador.
Yeah,
let me-
piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, so there we go. So technically, like if we're doing technical, like science, he's more Mexican than you. But you're
No, he's
basing
more
it off
just
cultural.
indigenous.
I'm more indigenous.
But
than him.
technically,
Yeah.
scientifically, Mexicans,
we are
the
indigenous.
Mexica,
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
the
they're
Mexica
indigenous people.
are
That's
indigenous
what they
people.
are.
So technically, he's more Mexican than you, but you're basing it off
I'm
culturally.
an Aztec warrior, fool.
What-
Motherfucker.
You're not even Aztec though,
I
because
know
your
I'm
family's
not.
from the north.
I'm just kidding.
Would he be like a Mayan?
Oh my goodness.
He'd be like a Mayan.
no, mine
Nah,
is more
I'll probably
south.
be-
My family.
What
is
are they?
The
So it's
Chichimeca.
Mayans. Maybe Inca.
Inca.
No. They're okay.
Inca's like Peru, no?
Yeah, Inca is like
Oh,
south
shit.
and south central.
I don't know anything.
Look. So you know how in America there's Native Americans and then there's different tribes.
Yeah.
That's the same thing in Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Our people, like in general, we're named the Mexica. Mexico is the land of the Mexica. Okay? But my people, so my dad's side is from Zacatecas, my mom is Durango, and my grandma's from Aguascalientes. We were the Chichimeca. So you can look up like from where your family is from, and you can see the tribes. The Chichimeca, we were the ones that everyone was scared of. The Aztecs, they was just
Allegedly.
You can look it up. I'll put down everything.
Nah, I just like stirring up the fucking pot, bro.
You might be a mix of like the southern like Native American Indians and
I'm probably, bro. I'm like the court jesters, bro. I don't care, man. That's fine.
No.
That's fine, baby. I'm a fly.
That's fine. But like in Zacatecas, when the conquistadors brought their slaves over to Mexico, they put them in Zacatecas. So I actually did the ancestry DNA. I do have like some like African counterparts as well.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And that's where Zapateado came from. Is spiritual. It derives from like motherland, like natural dances and stuff. That's how cumbia like came around, because the slaves, if you see how Colombians dance their cumbia, they dance like very small, like in place. It's because the slaves, they were chained up.
they had the shackles on their feet.
So that would be how they would dance. That's how cumbia came to be. And then Latin America kind of expanded, like La cumbia in Mexico is like cumbia sonidero, and you know, so.
Okay, so I did want to rebut one thing about how you were talking about the wage gap, right? In between like minorities and whites, right? So the only thing that I feel like where that could be off and it throws everything off significantly is they get better paying jobs, right? They get higher up positions. But I think the reasoning behind that, it's not really fair at all. But I feel like the reason they do that is because they've been here longer than us, so they have those established connections.
Who says that?
Shit,
We've been here longer.
Asians get more than y'all.
Because Asian is considered the whatchamacallit? The example immigrant. Because
Yeah, because they're
really
educated. Because they're educated. They're more educated than us.
Ooh,
Asians.
that's racist.
But no, it's not.
That's
They
racist.
really
You're
are.
canceled. That's racist, and you're canceled.
You can't
No,
say
they-
that
they
because
go
the
to-
only people that
They probably have a higher percentage. It's not racist if it's real.
Look it up. Have you looked it up?
Okay, let's look it up.
That's a racist stereotype.
But also, like, what I'm trying to, you say they're here the longest. No,
Not here the longest. What I'm saying is like
they built that institution,
Yeah.
so they built their own rules.
exactly.
That's
so
what you
like
mean.
yeah. So like even if we were to try to get in there, they've been there in that institution longer. Not like I'm not saying the land. Land is something completely different because we know that this land is stolen. We've been established this. But what I'm saying is like that institution and those higher up positions where they're able to get paid more, where like those institutions are the ones that are like funding the employees, like obviously like paying them, right? So it's like if they've been there longer and it was created through white people, like they're obviously going to get paid more. You kind of see what I'm saying?
No,
because
I do.
they've
So
been
that's
there
why-
longer. So like, and like for example, like me and you are. When did your parents or grandparents migrate here? Like, was it your grandparents first? Or
My parents crossed the border wet.
Yeah.
Mojados.
So then you're a first gen.
I'm a first gen.
Exactly. So it's like you're not gonna have the same like opportunities and everything
And experiences.
as somebody that has like, let's say that company like started in 1800s, right? And like let's say like somebody else like that we're like closely aged to, they're our peer, right? And it was like their great grandpa that like
And
was
that's
the
nepotism.
originator.
That's nepotism.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's also like, man, it's fucked up because we're not going to have the same opportunities.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to say, even though we're not going to have the same opportunities, we just have to out hustle them. We have
Exactly.
to outsmart them. You got to look at the fine print. You got to
Exactly.
have connections. You know, that's why I'm very big and vocal on like community. You know, what better way to help others than community? I got you. You know, let's help each other out. Let's set up these ladders. Let's build this community, because if we don't build these communities now, what about our kids? I don't want my kids to have.
Yeah, because then they're just going to get because they're going to keep going up, and then our kids are going to get stuck.
I know.
And then that gap is going to get even worse, in
And
my
then
opinion.
even though they try to like shame us on like our languages, this, that, and the third, the good thing about America, the fact that it's a melting pot, they need us. Who's going to translate to them? Who's going to get their money from them? So it's like at the same time, you gotta out hustle them. You got to.
Now, I don't know if I could find a more recent one. This is just really quickly. This is from 2018. Indians actually are number one, the top.
Yeah, because they're doctors.
Yeah, they're number
And
one.
Cubans are, they have the best doctors in the world.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do have really good surgeons.
But it's also because their country themselves
Forces them, right?
Not forces them, but they set up these programs for them to actually flourish. Who doesn't want to?
Yes, they
That's
do.
the thing.
They do.
They provide resources for people. Meanwhile, us, we have to like kind of scourge around. We have to figure
everything is on your own will here.
And even,
everything is on your own. They throw you in the fire.
Even more when you're first generation. Because it's like you don't have my parents, my parents did not know anything. I had to help my parents get their citizenship. Even my grandma.
God bless you.
Yeah. Even my grandma have to get her citizenship as well. So it's like I didn't have the same opportunities as, someone already born here.
Exactly. Not only that, but like think of it as like, I'm hoping that where they're at now, like our offspring, like our generations, like after us, will have a good foundation, and like they'll be able to have those connections, and they'll be able to do whatever the fuck they want, like they're able to do now. But unfortunately for us, like we're first generations, like it might be generations down the line, and it sucks. It really does suck.
I know, but you got to start somewhere.
I know,
and the important part is that you start.
The thing is, like, I feel like if we took more, like you're saying, if we took more time to educate ourselves, it's like, yeah, like it's fucked up. This is where we're at, but we need to, like you're saying, like we need to hustle more. We'll be better off.
But we also gotta be a family. Damn, Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But like,
family. Okay, so hold on, just quickly before y'all cut me off again. It's India is the top, China, Hong Kong is the second, Philippines.
What is this?
Most educated,
college educated immigrants. So it's India, China, Hong Kong, Philippines, then Mexico, Korea, another Asian country. Vietnam is down there at 7. Like, you get where I'm saying. They are more educated. Like, they do get more education.
Yeah, but because their country sets them up for success. Because also, here's the thing about what colleges do to meet that quota.
I'm not saying I'm just stating that. That's it.
I know, but I want to say something.
Okay, you go ahead and say something. I'm just stating that fact that they just are more educated. So of course they're going to get more opportunities, and of course they're going to be able to advance more in the workplace.
You also got to think about money conversions. It's cheaper. It's cheaper labor. When they do the call centers in America, they actually hire people from the Philippines, like
India.
Philippines and India.
Yeah,
because they know they don't have to pay them like an American.
Not only that, but like,
and then
they outsource everything. We outsource everything.
I know.
We don't want to pay our people.
When people are like, let's stick to America, they don't follow that.
No.
And then
they want whatever's cheap. They want the highest percent of
quantity over quality sometimes too.
Yeah, but what's the fucking thing that I'm thinking of? They want the highest percentage of gain. They want the highest percentage gain.
Yeah.
That's the thing where it gets like tricky, though. Because if you think about it, like if you could make, why wouldn't you want to maximize your profits?
I get that, but
because it takes time and they don't want.
For me, it's quality. Yeah, I'm always gonna be a thing of quality. Whatever I'm touching, I want it to be quality. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all your Jordans are made in China in the sweatshop.
No, yeah, I know. Okay, and how long have I had those Jordans?
So you're agreeing to outsourcing?
So you're talking about sustainability.
No, we're jumping. So we're jumping. I'm just saying, if I were to own a company.
You'd keep it here?
Yes, I want quality. Yeah, that's what I want, and I want fairness. And I'm a fair person. Like, I'm just speaking in general for me only. That's it.
And also, back to the talk.
I can't help the products that I buy.
Back to the the college like recruiting and stuff. You know how they have to meet their quota about people of color. They reach out to them in their states, in their countries. So it kicks off educated like Americans. And it gives more scholarships, more opportunities to someone that's not in our country.
Right.
And then you also got to think about, here locally, why is it that Highland Park gets more funding than Oak Cliff?
Right.
And why is it that when
Because of
They just they
that's
have more
because
money.
of what is it? Boosters. Like their parents that already have money will donate to the school, so obviously they're gonna have better
They have more
resources.
money.
yeah, but
And
then
over
also
there, they're not gonna have them.
you know how in Texas they have the top 10% goes, automatic acceptance
Yes,
to any.
right. If you're
So
top
what
10.
happens when Highland Park and Oak Cliff is just 15 minutes away?
Right.
Okay. So what happens when the kids from Highland Park don't meet that top 10%? Because they have all the funding. They get educated. They have tutors. They have the best computers. So once they're kicked off the top 10%, where do they go to transfer to get the top 10%, which will be easier? Oak Cliff.
Does that happen?
It does. People do that.
That's interesting.
People do that. You got to look into it. Them transfer kids, you got to look
So
at
they
them.
they'll transfer over for the last semester, just so that way they're at the top.
Not last semester.
No, probably like their
'cause
final
if
year
you're
or
being
something.
Final year or junior year.
Yeah, because you got to have some time there.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
imagine.
But
you
I
gotta
mean,
have some time
I
there.
think even if you're not in the top 10% and you're going to Highland Park, at that point, if you're going to Highland Park and you
Just
have decent grades,
coming from there-
if you just meet the criteria,
Probably
you
already
might not
have
be
a
in the
leg
top 10%, right? But let's say you meet
But to them, it looks good. And it sucks because, let's be honest. How is the income level Highland Park versus Oak Cliff?
Oh, it's drastic.
Who needs that free scholarship more? Oak Cliff than Highland Park.
Okay, so what you're saying is they're taking away the scholarship
Yes.
from
They're
those
taking away
Oak
those
Cliff kids.
opportunities
Okay.
that are
Okay.
actually meant
Yeah.
for us and
Right.
help us.
Right.
And
Okay.
that's fucked.
That is fucked up. Yeah.
And that is called environmental racism.
yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but that's environmental racism.
Yeah.
And there's many forms of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Voting
That makes sense.
and
I didn't even really think about that.
And then also, you know how here we have good grocery stores. If I want to go to Walmart, the supermarket, like the super center or the neighborhood one, I can go and it's 7 minutes away. But those small counties or small towns with its low income white people, low income people of color, they have the higher risk of diseases, like diabetes, high blood pressure. But the only thing they have around is a Dollar General. And that's environmental racism as well.
Yeah, they don't build anything around them.
And they tax super bad, for fresh fruits and veggies.
And that's true because my gas. Okay, so my gas by my place over there in Oak Cliff is way more expensive than it is over here, and it doesn't make sense because they make less money over there,
Yeah.
but yet you guys are paying less gas over here,
Yeah.
which doesn't It's just so yeah, I see what you're saying, and I definitely do see it. I'm not blinded by it because I definitely do see it, and I try to educate myself around that, but and it's fucked up to say this, but it doesn't really interest me
Because it doesn't affect
because it doesn't
you.
affect me.
Yeah.
So
And that's fucked.
I know it's fucked up, but it's just the truth.
When Hurricane Harvey, I was stuck in Houston for the hurricane. You know what Walgreens did? Because I was a pharmacy tech. They closed down all the Walgreens in the poor hood areas.
And
that
kept the other
sucks.
ones open. Yeah.
And they kept the richer ones open. So forcefully, those low income people who don't have transportation, they're depending on public transportation. They're not getting their medications. They have to move. They have to change, That's sad.
Yeah. So what options to dig deeper into it? Because then there's a even bigger discussion. What do they do then? Those people that are, because I get it. They're starting from lower spots, but what can they do for themselves to break out of that?
It sucks because I don't have the answers. I really don't. I don't got the answers, Sway. I don't. But just we gotta be out there and
Because
vote.
there are people that have made it out of there and they're
There
living
are.
fine.
They're living fine now, but
Yeah.
you gotta ask them what did they do? They were out hustling. They were working 3 jobs. They were doing this, that, and the third. But some people they can't do that due to health. They have kids at home. It sucks when people have to choose raising a kid or working.
That is true. There's a lot of people that I know that their parents are very successful, but they don't really know their parents,
Yeah, my
and
parents.
vice versa. So.
My parents chose work over raising kids, if I'm honest with you. But it's because to them, they thought that was what was
more
needed,
important.
more
Yeah.
important.
Well, to them, they might have had. I mean, I don't know for sure because I don't really know your parents like that. But to them, that maybe they lacked the monetary like growing up. So that's why they didn't want.
My parents grew up poor.
Yeah.
Shout out to my grandpa for stealing the money.
So,
But
wait, what do you mean?
my grandpa stole my
Point Break?
grandma's money.
Like Point Break style, or
No, not exactly.
what do you mean?
You know, women.
He hit a lick?
My grandma used to own businesses, dude. Like multiple businesses. She got lucky and got an inheritance from someone who she worked for all her life. And, you know, she didn't have a daughter, so she just passed it on to my grandma. So my grandma,
So your grandma's living the dream.
she used to have nannies for the older kids.
Wow.
And, you know, that's really big in Mexico.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. Because, you know, I've always had this joke where I was like, where the fuck is my inheritance at? And, like, your grandma actually got one.
She did. She got one, but she fell in love con un paletero.
Damn.
Yeah, she fell in love with a hustler. So, yeah, but you know, they say that women fall for love and men fall for purpose. So
You go a little deeper on that. What do you mean purpose?
if a man doesn't feel fulfilled or he doesn't feel like he has a purpose, he's not happy. That's where they say men like are more logical than women. Women are more emotional.
I don't know if I agree with that all the time. I think women definitely seek security, and especially nowadays, like,
Security is based off of feelings and emotion as well.
is that?
Yeah.
That's not what I see.
Hey.
I see more of like they want somebody that's well off. Like if you're not well off and yada yada yada, if you are down here right now, I'm not even gonna touch you, bro.
I mean,
Like,
because the thing is, they say that, you know, we've evolved over time. Women have, you know, now we have to be not just emotional, but also logical at the same time. And then men, I'm not speaking just for everyone, before everyone attacks me, but, you know, this is based off like what I've seen growing up and what my grandparents and everyone else has, you know, passed down to me as well. But, you know, when you guys are at work, you know, the woman, we take care of the kids, you know, that's usually the role. And then sometimes you can't just be logical with kids. You got to be emotional with them. You know, it's a bond you get with them. It's different. You also
it's
have
vital. If I'm being honest with you,
super vital.
it's vital to be nurturing. You have to be nurturing to a fucking baby, dude.
I know, but also like my mom has always worked. Like my little brother, like
I know.
I was taking on the mom role, taking care of him because my mom was working all the time. So, you know, so my little brother sees me as a mom, not as a sister.
But did she had to though, didn't she?
Yeah, for necessity.
That's like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like she had to, you know, like so it's like yeah, I get it.
And then
I get it.
It's those sacrifices where, like, you know, I didn't ask like as a 7-6-year-old to raise a baby. No one's asked that.
Yeah.
But that's why they say like when it comes to like a marriage, like being with someone, men need a purpose. So it's like, why do you want to work all the time? Because you want to protect your family,
Provide.
for my family. Yeah.
So that gives you a sense of purpose. You know, let's be honest. Who wants to go to work for 50 hours a week?
Fuck no, I
Who
hate
wants
that
to do
shit.
that? And only that, just 2 days of break and then do it all over again.
Well, it depends. It depends,
think-
like on if you love your job or if you love your
But
career.
because it gives you purpose, right?
I don't
Okay.
know.
It
I
gives
don't
you a sense
know
of
because
purpose.
even if say you do have that family and you do got to provide for them, and that is what you're doing this all for, bro, you still don't want to fucking do it. Like that shit's fucking. That is so much of your time.
And that's where free will comes in. Like, do you want to do it? Do you have a purpose to do it? What is your purpose? What is your goal?
But I'm saying you can. I feel like men in general are very good actors. Very good actors, because especially how we just talked about this past month, they hide a lot of shit. So like, while on the outside you may, and people in general may look at it as, oh, it's they're doing it for purpose, but like it could be other reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that it's very I don't know how you can calculate that or come to that conclusion.
You know what purpose means?
What does purpose mean?
the reason for which something is done or created.
Right.
So it's whatever your purpose is
Right.
that.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm just saying men are good actors.
So I had a question. I know that you said that. So you do agree in some gender roles, or you don't?
I mean,
Like just
Yeah, she does.
you want me to be a stay-at-home mom? I don't know. It depends. Everyone's like different, but for me, growing up, I hated the gender roles because I was raised really traditional and like traditional and Catholic and Mexican, and that's like.
But even so, I mean, your mother was literally working. That's not exactly how it was, but they didn't. That's not what it was back then. That's not what they wanted.
It's not what they wanted, but it's like America's different.
Exactly.
And Mexico is different.
Exactly.
So it's like she had to, but
So the gender roles right there you were witnessing wasn't really. It was the American gender roles.
it was and it wasn't because who was raising the baby?
He was.
that's more Mexican though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Mexican
Because,
Mexican culture. Once you're the girl and the oldest girl,
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
in charge
take
of the
care
whole
of-
family.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're sick, I'm in charge of it. If anything happens to them, I'm in charge of it.
Bro.
Everything.
Okay, so are you asking like what gender roles, or are you saying just
Well, what generals are y'all asking about? Like men
Like-
and women, wife and husband type stuff?
yeah,
Right.
like along those lines?
Yeah.
I guess to
Like
a
you
certain
do
extent.
to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, because once you're in a relationship with someone, you kind of have to agree that there's some stuff that you just kind of have to set aside.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends.
What about you?
Yeah, I do believe that there's definitely some stuff that you just can't help. Like she is the woman. Only she can offer this, right? I can offer it to a certain point. And same thing,
Yeah.
there's only so much that she can offer that I know for sure I can offer
That
and that I feel is correct. So like say
Give me an example.
okay, and this may be a horrible one, but like
I'm listening.
changing the tire.
Okay.
You gonna have your shorty change the tire, or are you gonna do it?
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. But like to those people that are like, well, women can do it too. I understand that. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
yeah,
they
but
can't.
you're not going
But
to.
I just feel like it is my job. It's my duty to do that. That's that's something that the man should do.
Exactly.
So that's just an example.
And
of
this
one
goes
thing.
back to the very beginning of everything where I said where that XQC and Andrew Tate shit was going, right? Mm-hmm. Where it goes like, you should go downstairs. As a man, it is
Yeah.
your obligation to go downstairs
You
and
gotta
handle
protect
that.
her.
Or like, for example, like let's say it's you and 5 other guys, and like you're like it's you and your shorty, you're walking down the street, and they're gonna attack you because they know they're trying to get to her.
Right.
It doesn't matter. He said it doesn't matter if that XQC guy said it doesn't. He's like, why would I just stand there? Like, I'm gonna fucking tell her like, let's run. And it's like, you're not gonna get away.
You're right.
Your shorty's not gonna get away.
Right.
So you go, you fight, and you take that ass whooping if you're gonna lose.
Right.
So you can at least give her enough time to get away,
Right.
or at least try
Yeah,
to.
you tell her to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Go get help or
you
something.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That happened in real life. Actually, her husband was getting mugged, and people were judging her for like, why did you run away? And the husband was like, well, I would have wanted her to run away because
Right.
she's the mother of my kids.
Yeah.
What is it?
What if they knock him out cold and Lord
Like just one
forbid-
punch, and then they get to her.
Yeah.
And then the kids,
Yeah.
But
So
that happened in real life.
yeah. So exactly like if it was the other way around, for example, and Lupe did say, hey, like, let's run, fuck it. And then y'all both get caught. And then, y'all get beaten or whatever. They steal everything from you guys and blah, blah.
Everything materialistic. That
How?
you can't. replace
Yeah,
a
that's
person.
true too. If somebody has a fucking gun,
No. It's not even about that. Like I say, they want to beat you. Like, it's not, it's like, they're going to fuck you up.
That's not.
This
That
is
Because think
doesn't
about it, these-
happen very often. Like that's such
This-
a very
You-
rare occurrence.
Didn't I just show you that video of that dude just getting stabbed in the neck for no reason?
The shorty isn't with him, and he didn't get stabbed for no reason. He's pressuring somebody that's walking backwards.
Also, there's another thing I want to talk about. But what I'm saying is, like, if he was like, oh, fuck it, like, I'm scared, like, let's run. Like, how would you feel about that?
we run, and I trust Like trust, you gotta trust your partner, dude.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
one
trust their
thing.
judgment.
You gotta trust their judgment.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're telling you stuff.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying, but like, there's no way you're gonna get away. Like, you would have to fucking fight him.
And
You would have to hold them back.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not gonna run if you know you're not gonna get away. If you know you're both not gonna get away.
Okay. Let's just
You're-
in this scenario.
you're gonna-
magically. There's
Yeah,
no way that I can get away. There's a dead end.
'Cause it's both
then
of you.
If there's
It's both of you guys.
Then how is she gonna get away?
Because you're gonna hold them off, or at least you can hold them off.
How?
Let's just say it's like a fucking
You
doorway.
just said there's no way we're getting away.
No, you can find enough time to let her get away. But if you both run, they're gonna get her.
So you're basically
I just
debating.
think. Yeah, right. But I think the scenario is so stupid.
Not really.
I'm gonna trust.
It's not very realistic.
Like I told you, it happened already.
No, but that dudes do beat up women, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But
like,
I don't think it's a very realistic scenario. Is what I'm saying. I just think it's a dumb
you'd be
He's
scenario.
surprised.
he's just asking.
Yeah.
And if my partner told me to go, I guess like I'll listen.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, what I'm
No,
saying
but
is, like,
he's
what if he
saying-
ran
he's
off
saying-
and he's just like, fuck you, like he just ran off.
That's the fight or flight
Yeah.
response.
Yeah.
You know how some people like when they're stuck in a situation, it's like, oh, I'm finna fight because like this is my last resort, and some people run.
Yeah.
It's actually natural.
And if it's a group thing, that's the thing too. Like if it's because you said it's a group of men, right?
Yeah.
It's a group of men versus me.
You're gonna have to take that ass whipping.
I get that,
That's what I'm saying.
but I don't know. I'm so good at de-escalating things.
It's there's no de-escalation.
I don't know.
I'm so good at de-escalating
No,
things.
yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so, bud. We're talking about a different part of the world now here, you know?
We in Brazil.
Yeah. You're in the favelas.
We're in
We in
Brazil.
Jamaica.
Okay, so in these scenarios, y'all are just adding to the
I
scenario.
know, we're just
Y'all
trying to
are
make it worse
being
on 'em.
ridiculous.
Hey, it'd be dangerous out there for real.
Yeah, the favelas are crazy.
Obviously, but
Look, Charles Oliveira is not going to help you, all right? I'm letting you know right now.
he might.
No.
You don't? Do you speak Portuguese?
Charles Oliveira is one of the guys. All right, the scenario is getting out of hand.
Yes, y'all are
This is
just.
funny, though.
It's a ridiculous scenario.
It's like a Mad Lib page right now. We just keep
Yeah,
adding.
it's so
I know,
stupid
I know,
and
it's-
pointless. Like,
Are you going to run
where
or
are we
not?
going with this?
Are you going to run or not, XQC? Are you going to run?
I'm not running.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not running. I wouldn't run, but I'm fighting dirty like a motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
So the last thing that
And just to reiterate how stupid that scenario is. Go ahead.
So the last thing is like he goes. The funniest thing that he said in the whole fucking fight that they were having, XQC and Andrew Tate, he goes. So you mean to tell me it's you and your girl? Because he always has like, these outlandish scenarios, Andrew Tate, and it's so funny. He goes, you and your girl in the fucking. You guys are taking a hike in the woods.
Right.
A fucking bear comes up. And your excuse is, oh, well, my girl is a veterinarian, so she's going to tickle this bear while I run away.
Well,
It was so funny, bro. I wish you would have.
so yeah, that's hilarious. So what he kept trying to reiterate was the fact that SQC was being very irrational in his way of thinking of like
Just like putting his woman in danger, basically.
not only that, but also he's taking it too far. Like you're being a little too literal. Like, okay, we get it that women can do things, bro. Like we don't want to put them in a box and like,
Exactly.
oh, but you're taking it too far. Like you're putting your blinders on, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's creating up these like crazy exceptions. Like you're like married to a cop or you're married to a SWAT person or like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
It's funny that, and I'm not mad at SQC for arguing back with scenarios where like, okay, if you're making up your own scenario, well, I'm gonna make up my own scenario too. So I'm not mad at him for doing that. It's all for fucking show, bro.
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
for show. It's all to get a rise out of people. It's not. I guarantee that these people behind closed door
They're probably all homies
are
and
all
shit. Yeah.
completely different and probably have different ways of thinking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. That
bro.
scenario is ridiculous.
Yeah. If you watch it, it's so fucking funny, bro.
I would. Okay. I like to argue a little bit. So I would say, yeah, obviously I would fight. There's no way I'm not going to fight. But the scenario is stupid. Like, it's so dumb.
I mean, think about it. In the UK, they get mugged like that all the time, bro.
Yes, in the UK.
So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, at least that's
and they're
from what
in
I've
Europe.
heard.
So
from what I've heard, yeah, they pull out the
the
Gatling gun. I don't know.
The musket.
Pull the fucking musket. I don't know.
That's funny.
So that's what I want to talk about. There was also that video that I sent you about that guy getting stabbed, right? So there's also another one that I saw. So this dude in a bodega, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is how the story goes.
Bodega.
He was at the bodega. He was a worker there, and then he caught this lady and her daughter, and I think the daughter was like stealing like something, and he called it out. He's like, "Yo, like, give me that shit! Like, what the fuck?" And I guess he like came on aggressive, and the lady got mad.
He's
a worker. Like,
okay,
it's his bodega.
Okay.
It's his bodega.
Right.
And he's like, "Yo, like, give me that shit. Like, why are you stealing candy?" type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I think if I'm not mistaken, he was like
Dominican.
Yeah, or some shit like that. And this was a black lady and her black daughter, right? Mm-hmm. So then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my boyfriend to come up here and whoop your ass, blah, blah, blah. You're not gonna fucking talk to me like that, blah, blah, blah." Boyfriend comes up, starts beating the fuck out of the bodega guy, goes into his little thing, starts beating him up. He comes out, fucking stabs the guy in the like fucks him up, like fucking kills him.
Kills the worker.
The boyfriend.
Oh, wait.
The bodega guy. What?
The bodega guy left?
No.
I mean, the boyfriend left?
No, the boyfriend was never there. It was just it was the girlfriend and their daughter.
But
and
the boyfriend went in
you
there
said
to beat
the boyfriend
him up, right?
came back and beat him up.
Yeah,
right?
no. So she left, and then the boyfriend came like a couple minutes later.
But after the boyfriend beat him up, did the boyfriend leave?
No.
Or
Beat him
when
up
in the scuffle?
In the scuffle, pulled out a knife and just.
Okay.
So now they've arrested the bodega guy, and they're trying to give him like
murder.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you think?
I don't think somebody came into his store and fought him and they got killed. Like, you're going to defend yourself in any fucking way, whether that's lethal force or not. Like, yeah, you could get stabbed, bro. This ain't no fucking...
Yeah.
You could get stabbed. You could get shot. You don't even know that motherfucker could have a gun.
I hate when they do that. Like, when they have someone else to try to come in and fight or something. Because, But also, it's like, at the same time, you can't be talking to just anyone like that, because there's been situations where, unfortunately, people have died because of that. In LA, before the riots and stuff, that Korean shopkeeper that shot the little black girl over orange juice. You know, like, you can't. Sometimes, even though you know, it is your store, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't be acting out like
But
that.
what do you mean? He was saying don't steal, put it back.
He, quote unquote, came on. It looked aggressive.
No, he just said like, "Hey, like, give me that shit. Like, this, like, why are you stealing?" And like, it was a little girl. She was like,
that isn't grounds for him to fucking get beat up.
No, I'm not saying it's grounds. I'm just saying.
no. Then the girl like got like real ghetto and was like just getting ratchet and shit. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get my man over here to beat your ass." So then he came. He started beating his ass, and then he was able to get the knife out and fucking stab him.
Yeah.
But see, like, isn't that crazy though? Because it's like
you play dumb games.
Yeah, you win stupid prizes, right? But it's also like, how stupid of you as a man to go over there and be influenced by your girl by saying like, "Oh, he disrespected me," to just go in there and try to fucking pick a fight with a bodega guy when you've seen these videos of these bodega guys with fucking guns, bats, knives. It's like, how stupid could you be, bro?
Yeah, and I don't think that he should get charged for
Nah,
anything.
they're trying to get him off on self-defense, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're really trying to prosecute his ass, like the.
So
the
I
DA is
haven't,
really
and this
trying
is
to get
all.
him.
This is all. I haven't seen the video. I don't even want to see the video, if I'm being honest with you. But if you were to do it fairly, you have to watch the video and see.
Oh, there's a video. It's
Exactly. But I just don't like seeing shit like that. Even the other one that that was horrific to watch.
Oh yeah.
But also, the laws are different for every state. So
They are different
So
for
I don't know
every
how New York
state.
is.
So, like, what determines self-defense? You know, like,
I mean,
if he's the one getting beat up,
to them, because to them is like self-defense is as long as it's not lethal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like one bad punch and you fall on the concrete, like your fucking head's.
But it happens. That's the
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
That's why I think.
So then it's manslaughter or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
No, they can get you off. They can get you on like a 3rd degree. No,
Like I said, everything is
I'm not
like
sure.
fine,
Yeah, it depends on the
everything
state.
is fine
It
print
depends.
and circumstantial. You know how
But
do
it
they?
just, in my eyes, I think that's self-defense. In my eyes, in
It
my
is.
opinion,
I think it
that's
is.
self-defense.
It is, but you know their laws are different than ours. You know, it could be that self defense only to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
The same way for here is very different.
So there's one last thing I wanted to get to, unless you have another topic.
I had a whole bunch of shit. We didn't talk about none of my topics.
Sorry, bro. I love Andrew Tate, bro.
Anyways, go ahead.
So there's this guy, right? It was a couple years back, but did you see the video of that guy who hijacked a plane?
No.
And
I
fucking-
didn't. Well, you sent it to me. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so he was apparently he works at the airport, right? And he does some shit. I'm not exactly too sure what he does, but basically he went into work, and then it was like on one of his days off, and he like acted like he was gonna work or whatever. He hid in like the lounge, like because they have like lounges for workers and shit, kind of like a break room. He was there for 5 hours, and then he found a plane where he could fucking get into. He got on the little cart because like the carts that push the fucking plane back, because the planes don't have a reverse,
Right.
so like they have to push them off that little cart, and then they drive, right? So he fucking got on the cart, pushed the plane back. While the plane was being pushed back like that and it was rolling, he fucking jumped off, ran on the plane, hopped on it, drove off. And during this, like, the control center's like, hey, what the fuck? Like, who is this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, this shouldn't even be on the runway. Like, he hijacked the plane all by himself, took off. Apparently, he had been fucking around with a simulator previously, like for 6 months. He didn't even think he was going to make it that far. He gets in the air, and this is like it's sad, bro. It's fucked up, but he killed himself. Like that was his way of killing himself. Like he was miserable. He wanted to commit suicide.
Oh, that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He didn't think he was gonna make it to the air, and then he was in the air, and this is like a regular like fucking flight, bro. I think it was Alaskan Air, like a big commercial plane.
Yeah.
Like the bone egg.
He hit a loop-de-loop.
That's crazy.
It's never been done before in one of those planes because that's not what they're made for. But you could see the video of like when he did it, and then it's like,
and then he just
like-
takes a nosedive to the air.
no, and then because he completed it completely.
Oh, okay.
But like the way that he did it, it was like this, and then bro, like it's like kind of by the ocean, and the ocean it couldn't have been more than like 50 feet. Like he barely made it back up.
Oh shit.
And then he fucking like killed himself in an island. He just like ran
into
and then
like
he
a
was
tree
telling
or
them, yeah,
something.
no, like to the ground, and he just told them like, hey, like tell my family that I love them, blah blah blah, and then just
Wow.
I know he was dizzy.
That's horrific.
oh god, bro, fucking hella blood in your head and shit, like a
That's
blood rush.
crazy. I thought that was crazy. I thought it was one of those. I didn't read the story or anything. I just watched the video.
Oh, like how he got in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was one of those like he just stealing a plane. Like he knows how to drive planes and stuff like that.
Nah,
I didn't know none
he
of
wasn't
the
even a
story.
pilot.
That's nuts.
He was just like a gate guy or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Like a luggage guy, some shit like that. And he was fucking around using their flight simulator for like 6 months.
Right. Damn.
But I'm like, how good is that simulator, bro?
Dang.
Yeah, for real. That's fucking nuts, man. Because he was real life GTA.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
you
only
know-
like 27 or 28.
You know,
Five
that's
stars.
like
5 stars.
that was the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
People would always try to go to the base and fucking steal the planes. It's
Yeah.
like impossible. It's so hard to do on GTA 5. But people still try to do it. That's nuts, bro. It's crazy how fucking people's choices and just thinking, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was
Fucking
crazy. I know it's sad because it's like, suicide and like, obviously he must have gone through a lot in order to even be there, right?
I
But
think, yeah.
if there's a way to go out, man,
You think that's one of the ways?
it's
Well, it was definitely with style. He did the loop-de-loop.
he hit a world record.
He hit the world record, and then he
He's
went
on
out.
the book.
That's it. He in the Guinness.
That's crazy.
He's cemented.
Yo, how would you feel about being in the Guinness? Like, would you want to try to like break one?
For what?
Like, what if we try to break
it would
one?
depend.
Just anything. Like,
Longest,
I saw
longest
one.
podcast ever.
Like,
The longest podcast ever recorded.
dude, I saw one where this
That
dude.
would be cool.
Like,
Dude,
no,
it would have to be like days, I bet.
yeah.
Fucking weeks, maybe even.
Let me look it up.
There's this dude who I like listened to, and he did it, and he said that he's like, I want to break a world record, and like his world record is so stupid. It's like putting the most like little fucking Hot Wheels on his ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's dumb ones.
We can just break a dumb one. Why don't we just break a dumb one?
Yeah, remember Rob
36
Deerdeck?
hours.
36
We can get
hours.
that.
Yeah, maybe you want to go for it one day? We can try to go for it one day.
36 hours.
We have to buy like literally a fucking
gonna need,
SD
like-
card.
We're gonna need like 72 monsters.
Yeah, dude.
We need that monster water.
Need the monster water. But
But don't
remember
they need
when-
to be here, right? Somebody needs to be present, right?
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, or else what the fuck? Anybody can say they broke a record.
Yeah, because you can't even record it or anything. Like somebody has to like from Guinness has to be here and
Yeah.
watch us do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember when that episode on I don't know if it was Robin Deerdeck at the time, I can't remember, or Robin Big. What is it? I don't know. I can't remember what it was. But remember that episode where Rob Deerdeck, he breaks a shit ton of Guinness World Records, like with skateboarding? That shit was pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
That shit was pretty fucking tight, man. But I don't know. That'd be interesting. The podcast one would be funny to fucking break the world record for the longest podcast, or maybe something else podcast related. Like
Let's see.
maybe doing it underwater or something. Like
I can't swim.
something ridiculous,
Yeah, I could barely swim.
or like the highest elevated podcast recorded. Like it's just something stupid, bro. Like
Easiest Guinness.
the easiest one to break.
Well, let me see. Easiest ones to break.
But what if it gets broken all the time? So it's like, what's the point? Like,
I mean, at least we'll be on there and we'll be
do
like,
they still publish the books? You remember the book used
Yeah,
to be
they
like
do.
a big deal. So they publish it every year, I guess. Once a year it just comes out. Like 2022 Guinness World Record book. I remember they used to be a big deal. Way more of a big deal back then.
oh yeah, it's because we were little kids, bro.
Wait, I think it's 53 hours.
Yeah, see, that sounds more realistic. That sounds more realistic.
Oh man.
So I want to know what the rules are, though. Like, what did they do? Were they literally just asleep, or like, what they do? Could you have to literally talk the entire time, or like, how does it go about? Bro, I could not do that. That's a long time.
I can do it.
Like, what's the grounds for it? You know, like,
Okay, look, these are some pretty easy ones that we can try to break. All right, so what do you think? Most CDs balanced on one finger? 50.
dude, I'm not doing more than 50.
Work out your finger.
But you gotta have balance. It ain't just strength either. You gotta have that balance, boy.
All right, how about most t-shirts put on in 1 minute?
Oh yeah, that's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Now I don't know about that one either, to be honest.
You can use any size, short or long sleeved, and you may enlist a friend to help you pull them
I wonder
down.
what the-
Oh, I can help you.
I wonder what the meta is for that.
I can
what
help
would
you.
be
It's
better? I
31.
guess I'd have to imagine that it'd be
You could do
short
it, bro.
sleeve.
You could do it. 31.
Yeah, yeah, but you're bringing up like different things, like different metas. I think the meta would have to be like short sleeve. You have to go short sleeve. That seems like the most easiest.
Short or long sleeved.
That's why I said it's short or long sleeve. So like, I think for short sleeve that'd work.
But like,
Or maybe
I wonder, I wonder, like, do they have
short,
to be
long,
like,
short, long, short?
nah, fuck
short,
no, the
short,
long,
long, short.
no.
You're gonna look like the thumb from Spy Kids.
The thumbs from Spy Kids, man.
Most sticky notes to the face in 1 minute, 58. I could get one every second. Just pop, 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 pop.
Every second, like 2 every second. What you mean?
Yeah, you could.
It's only
right?
58.
You gotta make sure your face.
Do
is
they
coordinated.
have to be single? Like,
All right, bro. I
See,
know.
'cause I don't know what are the
I know you.
rules for
I know you
these.
can beat this one. Most tennis balls held in one hand.
Why
What is
can't
it?
You compete it.
7.
It was a joke. I'm like, I don't know how it just flew over both of y'all's head. Okay.
Good
It was
fucking
26. That's crazy. Who do you think
One
that is?
hand?
One hand. That's got to be a porn star, right?
Why does he have to be a porn star?
It's 26 balls.
Balls in hand.
Tennis balls.
There has to be somebody with the fucking big ass hands. Is what it has to be.
You gotta be like a basketball player, no?
Yeah.
Fastest time to type the alphabet backwards on an iPad. 2 seconds? That's crazy.
Shit.
Watch it be like a toddler.
The Rubik's Cubes ones are always cool. I never figured out how to do one.
No, the cup stacking.
Oh, cup
I was a
stacking.
beast.
That shit was fun.
That
Ooh,
was fun.
most crackers eaten in 1 minute. Not white people. Don't get the wrong idea.
What? You said eating. We ain't fucking cannibals.
Saltine crackers.
Anyways,
Oh, no drinking allowed. Never mind.
wait,
That's a
how much?
suicide
How
mission.
much? But how much was it? How many was it?
10.
10 crackers?
10 crackers in 1 minute, but no water.
That's the most.
I could do that.
Yeah, what the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Crackers?
Yes,
seems
dude.
Do you
like-
have crackers right now? I know
Yes,
you can't
we'll
do
do it right now.
No, I
Yeah.
know you can't.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Oh.
I know you can't.
Let me see.
I know you can't, bro. You're gonna fucking
Wait.
dehydrate. It's gonna be.
I ain't gonna
saltine
lie. We
crackers.
got the non-salted ones, I think.
All right.
The non-salted.
Next time.
Most times jumped into a pair of underwear in 30 seconds. 9.
Jumped?
Oh, just jump into 10 underwears. I could do that.
Boxers or briefs?
They must be fully pulled up to the waist, then removed before the subsequent. What? Okay.
See, I told you.
So the underpants used must be a brief style
Okay.
and reflect
Those are
the
tighter.
actual size of the person attempting to jump. They must be fully pulled up to the waist and then removed before the subsequent jump. Only jumps with both feet at the same time will be counted.
So you literally got to jump into them.
Boy, that's a workout. That's the
Yeah.
my knees.
Yeah.
Those are basically burpees.
Yeah.
Burpees. That's some hurdles. It's our hurdle warm.
Fastest time to assemble a Mr. Potato Head while blindfolded.
I think I can do that.
Hey, shout out to my my straw,
record breakers.
yeah, to my record breakers, and shout out to them straw hat pirates out there too. Your boy started watching One Piece.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
We out here. We out here, boy.
Also, happy
Straw
belated
hat.
birthday to a Cancer. Did we say that?
Didn't we?
No.
We didn't.
Dang.
Well, it's because I said it on the post. That's why.
Okay. Well,
So
happy
y'all gotta be
belated.
following us on
Oh,
IG. Y'all need to follow on
Happy
IG.
belated to the Cancer.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
belated to
How
the
old are
one
you
and only.
turning?
Fucking old. 29.
You're 29, Bucko.
Yeah. Bitch, you're right around the corner. This guy, he swears.
29. That's good enough there, buddy.
Bro, you're like 2 months younger than
That
me.
is getting up there, buddy. Oh, don't know about that one.
I don't even want to talk about it, bro. That shit's crazy, though. I'm like, fuck. I'm on my last year of my 20s.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks.
Happy belated birthday, man. I had made a post. Y'all guys got to follow us on IG if y'all aren't following us already. I put a throwback picture up there. The young trio. It was like 21, I think, in that picture.
I had just moved back from Vegas. Yo.
Dude, what a fucking... God damn it, bro. Happy birthday, man, for real, though.
Happy
We
birthday.
didn't say that. We said the last... It's because, you know what? I'm getting mixed up with Sebastian,
Yeah.
with your brother.
are.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
because this is the 9th, so it's like so close.
Yeah.
And then Tiny's is next week.
Nah, yeah. I think next
Oh.
Friday.
Damn.
Let's see. It is
The 30th?
Yeah, the Friday.
The 30th? Is that the 30th?
No,
No.
22nd.
Oh,
Yeah.
my head hurts.
That's Fabian's.
Mhm.
Which we may do something, I think.
We'll just get him on.
We should.
We should get him on for his birthday. We'll see though.
So me and him could talk about the Straw Hat Pirates.
Oh my god.
Y'all are sleeping.
It's going to take the whole episode.
It's gonna take a whole 1,000. It's gonna
He
take.
not beating Luffy.
It's gonna take the whole 56 hours to break the record. Watch.
56. It's going to be 60.
Oh, me and Fabian could beat that record. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Anyways, did you have any topics? I know you had a topic.
bro, I don't
Just
have
give me a topic.
time.
Just give me one.
No, I don't
Why?
want to do
Are you-
because if I'm gonna do something, I'm going to do it right.
Then do it.
Just give me a
No,
short one.
bro. There's literally 2 minutes left.
Give me a short one.
No, okay. Here, let me see if I have a short one. Oh yeah. So there is one thing. This sucks. Is like at the very fucking end. I forget what episode it was. I wanted to apologize to Paul Wall. I said that he had said the N-word just because it seemed like in one of his songs, this motherfucker must have said that shit.
Bro, you're just saying that because he has a grill.
No, just because I'm telling you, to go back to that time period.
Is it because he was just sitting sideways?
No, there was people. There was white people that were saying it. There was white people that were saying it. So it's like I just assumed, like, yeah, Paul Wall must have fucking said it. But my apologies to you, Paul Wall.
So what white person did say it?
Yeah. Which one?
I know for sure Eminem did.
Yeah,
He got in trouble for it.
But that was like earlier though, right?
Yeah.
That was way earlier. But in that era when Paul Wall was up and popping, like who was white that said it?
I think even Little White. What?
All right. Nah, yeah.
Anyways, and I'm not just talking about rappers. I'm talking about just regular. Are we not going to count regular people? Are we just going to count rappers?
Well, it was just rappers that we were talking about at the time. That was it.
I was saying people in general.
Oh yeah, people in general.
I was talking about people in general too.
Little White.
Shout out, he got the Oxycontin in the system. Anyways, and I don't even know if he did, so don't even fucking count him. All right, fucking goddamn it, bro.
Nah,
y'all are just trying to get me to fucking say somebody else. Y'all are
Fake
assuming.
News.
Yeah, y'all are assuming shit over here. Anyways,
Fake news.
back to I was saying. My bad, bro. My B.
You just want to say sorry to Paul Wall? That's it.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna end this podcast. Saying sorry to Paul Wall. Shout out to you, Paul Wall. I had Girl as my ringtone. That was my shit, bro. I love Paul Wall. He came out with a lot of good hits, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Chamillionaire, and they had the falling out. Chamillionaire is a fucking genius. I do Chamillionaire is a shit.
Remember the music video? He had the PlayStation in the car.
Who didn't have a PlayStation in the car?
Me.
Bus? We didn't have money like that.
We're talking about them, man. Y'all really be. I be up here, and y'all be down here, like majority of the time.
Bro, you literally told me, you're like,
I'm not from here. I get it, bro. I get it. I ain't from here. I am an alien. I am an alien counterpart. Like, that's how I really be feeling. If I'm being honest with you. Like, really? If you really want to do it? I know I'm fucking weird. I wish I had the damn sound in my head. I wish I had the sound. I wish I knew it exactly. But it's that sound where he's like, I'm a liar. I cheat. I steal. That's me.
So before we head out, my cousin Emmanuel did text me on the side.
Did he?
Yeah. He told me that we forgot about Charizard last week.
We didn't. Did
you brought up Charizard, though.
Yeah.
Well, he said, I guess I didn't. 'Cause I had Blastoise and Zapdos.
Yeah.
But he did say that he really does fuck with the pod.
I appreciate that.
And that, hold on. I don't want to.
You don't want to misquote him.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, because then I'm going to say you fucking said something that you didn't. Whatever. Like y'all attacking me. I swear, bro. I'll be on my
I can't go too deep into everything that he said, but he did say, what I can read is this. Good shit with the podcast, bro. Y'all keep that shit going. I love to hear it, especially when I'm at my night job. Just pop in the AirPods, and it makes my job way easier throughout the week.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate him, man. Yeah, like I said, it was good. It was good to get to know him. It was cool to get to know him, man.
Oh yeah, he's cool. Like I said, he's all jokes. He be fucking around and shit. But he bro, yeah, he be saying some crazy outlandish shit, like just like in regards to like he texted me. He's like, bro, let's put, because I don't know if you saw, but there was fights yesterday, and he's like, bro, let's put money on because they just announced Oliveira and Makachev.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Islam, right?
Islam Makachev.
Yeah.
He's like, let's put 500 on it. And I'm like, bro, fuck that. I'm staying away from that.
When is that fight again?
October 22nd, if I'm not mistaken.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be moved into my new place. I am going to be moved into my new place. So I'm hoping I'm probably going to have that fight. So I'll let you guys know. And
okay.
I'm pretty sure I'll have it.
Hell yeah, bro. We're actually too. We're at my place right now, so we're not recording this. We're not video recording this. Oh. YouTube. We're dropping shit on YouTube. We already have one clip up on YouTube, and it's one that you've seen already. That if you follow us on Instagram, new logo 2 has been created. Banner YouTube. We uploading shit. I'm excited. Y'all excited?
When are the full episodes dropping?
It's just gonna depend how long it takes to render and.
So I know we didn't. Just to let you guys know, we didn't actually record this.
Yeah, we didn't video record this.
We didn't video record this week.
We're at my place,
but yeah, we couldn't.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so yeah, we'll be having full episodes soon, right?
Yeah,
and we're gonna keep working on content, and then just let us know, I guess.
So
what you guys think, man?
Hey, we can say it now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at TheMondayLoop.
At TheMondayLoop. And last thing, we have a fucking not a tune, a logo dude. Yeah. Oh, what's his name?
We haven't thought of his name yet. He's just there right now.
We got, what is it? Is it just a logo?
A tune.
Nah, a tune. We have a tune. Yeah. We have a Wii character.
Hey, man, I'll talk about it afterwards.
Right.
I'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, new stuff coming out, man. Fucking YouTube, smash the subscribe button, the like button, the comment button. Y'all need to get on us, man. Fuck with us, we fuck with y'all.
Yeah,
you already know.
All right, well, this is it for this week.
Episode
y'all tune
18.
in, man, and
flow.
And just know that Paul Wall didn't say it. All right.
Yeah, my apologies. Big apologies. Big apologies. Mobby.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Later.
Nobody can stop me now. Gangsters in